My name is Panthea Vatendus and I play Nadia.
My name is Samer and I play Michael.
Hi, I'm Xander France and I'll be playing the role of Luke.
My character is Anna.
If she puts it all out there, if she opens her heart to him, there is a very big chance that he isn't going to be on the same page and things are going to fall apart.
She's given up her passion.
That's how he communicates with people. He's poured everything into music, all of his time and energy.
It's about being so extremely passionate and being so in love and being good at something, but just not being able to do it in real life. Michael is at a point in his life where he needs to choose between the two things he loves most, which is his career as a musician and his family and starting a family.
Nadia's goals and directions in life switched back and forth so quickly and in a way that was so not in her control that it destabilized her.
She's no longer pursuing her career in music because she's given it up, taking on almost a motherly role, and she's given up her passion, the support and the backbone of this great musician.
I think he also is a little bit unaware of maybe some of the impacts it actually has on her and being so focused on his work and not her.
Nadia's depression has created a wall between her and the world that she has been a part of. It has created a wall between her and her partner, her and her career, her and her friends.
50 years ago, he would have been able to have a job in the orchestra and a career and a family at the same time. But now there's less jobs, less people wanting to go to the orchestra, and there's a more talented pool of musicians to choose from.
And I think all four of them have gone through the same challenge of, being very talented musicians in their different instruments. And only Luke is the only one that's actually managed to succeed and, become a soloist and a really established artist.
She has lost her direction in life. She is still pursuing her professional career as a musician, but she isn't as dedicated to it as she used to be.
Nadia, who was once supportive and as passionate about music as himself, has now turned her back on it, and that's how he feels. It's like she's betrayed music, and in betraying music, she's betrayed him.
She's trying to break through this wall, but at the same time, she is terrified of trying to reconnect with her partner because she has an inkling, she has an idea that Michael and herself are not on the same level when it comes to their direction in life.
Constantly tiptoeing around how she feels. His own problems with music and his dreams seem trivial next to hers, no matter what, when in fact they are flipping his world upside down.
She's got a beautiful house to take care of, her husband's doing well. She realized it wasn't where she wanted to be. She's too far in to go back. She has no career. All the money in the family comes from her husband. She's sort of trapped.
He's not, I think, entirely aware of other people's. I think there's fundamentally a kind heart there, and he has the best of intentions. He's not aware of how rare and how special it is to make it as far as he is.
Anna is a reminder of what Michael was and who he wants to be in the future, I think.
She comes across as a person who is working really hard to get things back on track.
When you see the world passing you by and you are still chipping away at the same thing, but the results aren't there, you're getting better for sure. You're becoming a better musician, a better painter, a better actor, but that's not going to put food on your table. That's not going to find you a job.
She finally takes the risk and she does bear it all.
One of the most unconventional gestures he uses is in the climax of the first movement. Typically a composer would use a chord which has the root of the harmony in the bass, but Chopin instead puts the third in the bass. I feel like no one's going to understand if I say things like that.
Just keep going.
I mean, he's a master, really, of harmony. He's always pushing the limits, searching for harmonic progressions which bring more tension or more color. He's constantly breaking the rules of the sonata. He's using the theme, the first theme, and then he transforms it through the development, and then he reaches this climax where he lands on a B flat minor chord, and you'd expect tonic in the bass, but instead he puts the third in the bass, and so it's this sense of landing on a conclusion, hitting a climax, but it's not quite resolved. Moves back and forth. there'll be a beautiful, soaring, lyrical theme which captures the ear for a while, and then all of a sudden it turns back into a tumultuous agitation, or if someone were to do that today, it would be regarded as ironic, but I don't think it's ironic at all. In Chopin's music, there's almost a sincere expression of contrast which is being conveyed. Music, I don't know, I can't even think about music.
I was one of the kids in The Sound of Music when I was littleish, and that was my first like big stage experience where I sort of fell in love with acting, and it was later that year that I decided it was what I wanted to pursue as my career.
I've always felt that music and dance are some of the most intimate things you can share with someone. I've always felt like a bit of a vulnerability when it comes to singing, being shy to actually sing in front of people, because I really felt like it's an intimate part of myself, and you're showing a little bit almost of your soul when you're sharing these songs.
It's I still practice. I sing for myself, sing for my friends.
Back home when I first started singing, we had all these VHS tapes of the pop stars of the time, and I was very adamant about singing along to them even though I didn't speak English. And that's how I learned how to sing.
It's a reminder of all those things that I think living in regular society forces us to push down. There's so much beauty you can find in music, and so much universality you can find in music, no matter where you come from or what you've been through or what you do for work. Or music is the thing that connects us all.
It has carried me through my life. It has helped me through tough times, happy times.
Yeah, it's just, music's about the universe.
Music has given me freedom, I think. I find freedom in music, and I can't wait to get better because I want to find more. I find that they're like positively correlated. The more I exceed in my music or my abilities, the more I will find freedom, the more freedom I will find. It has made me happier than I think any other single thing has made me in the world.